Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. It is a Sunday for me today and I was going to go do a little workout this morning, but I'm feeling in my yin energy, so I'm staying home and I'm filming this class for you. It's a yin yoga class for tight hamstrings, so if you have tight legs and this is something that you want to work on, if you want to improve your flexibility and your hamstrings, then stay tuned because this is going to be the perfect class. You don't need props, but if you have blocks and a strap, then grab them because they will probably come in handy. You can always improvise with cushions, with books, I know when I first started yoga, I used the strap of my dressing gown for about 6 months. So you can always find a way to make things work. Just having the props makes the poses maybe a little bit more comfortable, but don't worry if you don't have them. Go put some comfy clothes on, maybe go make a tea. I've got a peppermint and honey tea. Get nice and cozy. We're going to slow things down. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoy it, especially if you enjoy my yin yoga classes, and subscribe to stay updated. I post out 3 new yoga classes every week. So without further ado, we will go and do some yin yoga. Okay, my lovelies, we're just going to start our class sitting cross-legged. If you want, you can sit onto a cushion or a rolled up blanket, just to lift the sitting bones up a little bit higher. But we won't be long for 2 here. We're just going to sort of bring our energy in, center ourselves and get us in the zone for our practice. So we'll find a mudra with the hands just by connecting your index finger to your thumb and then allowing palms of your hands to just rest onto the tops of the knees. Let your eyes float closed and allow your inhale to just lengthen the spine. As you exhale, keeping that length but relaxing the face, relaxing the shoulders. And just take a moment to keep following that breath up and down the spine. Visualize the breath flowing up and visualize the breath flowing down. Our breath is our anchor into the present moment. And this is where we want to keep our awareness, our focus for our yin practice today. Taking this time out away from the chaos of that external world to concentrate our awareness inwards, to the peace, to the stillness that we find in our internal world. So let's just set an intention for this practice to bring the mind back to the breath, to the awareness of the sensations arising in the physical body as we move through these postures, drawing in more of that wonderful yin energy to calm, to soothe the mind, to balance out our fast-paced active yang. And gently opening the eyes, we're going to come into our first yin pose. So if you're sitting sideways on, you might want to turn around, just extending out the legs. It's coming into our staff pose. We're going to take it into our half shoelace pose. So drawing your right knee over the top of your left knee. So your right heel wants to be at the side of the left glute. And you can decide how relaxed you want this to be. Maybe you just let your hands come either side of the leg, let your forehead drop down. Maybe you want to interlace your fingers underneath the back of that left knee, especially if it hyperextends, and then release into that fold. Or maybe you're reaching down towards the foot. If you feel it too intensely through the back, then just keep your chest lifted and focus on that folding through the hips. It's our first yin pose for our hamstrings, so we're allowed to be a little bit tight here. And in our yin poses, nothing is being forced. It's a deep relaxation. So with each exhale, you're just allowing your body to grow heavy. You're relaxing from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Letting the shoulders soften, let the head and the neck be heavy. Let the face relax. Breathe into any discomfort, breathe into that stretch. Every time the mind wanders, you're just drawing it back to the breath. On your next inhale, just slowly rolling up through the spine. Okay, take a moment to just uncross the legs and giving them a little shake out. And same thing on the other side, and it's normal to notice that one hamstring is tighter than the other hamstring. So just listen to your body, see where you want to take this fold. Remember, this is passive and it's relaxed. So you're just allowing the weight of the body, you're allowing gravity to do all of the work for you here. You're just surrendering and letting go with each exhale. Every time your awareness wanders into the day that has come or back to the day that has been, just drawing it back to the body, back to the breath. Keep your mind in that present moment, in that peace, in that stillness for the body and for the mind. Slowly, on your next inhale, rolling up through the spine. Good, and then from here we're going to take it into our child's pose at the end of the mat. So however it's easiest for you to get there. Keep this a nice relaxed child's pose, so keep a bend into the elbows. Let the hips sink down towards the heels, and although we're not getting into the hamstrings here as much, unless you're really tight in the hamstrings, you may feel it. We're just transitioning through to our next hamstring yin pose. Take 3 deep breaths here, in and out of the belly. And slowly drawing your hands in as you come to seated. Drawing the knees forward, tuck the toes underneath so they're hips distance apart. We're going to roll into a ragdoll. To keep a soft bend into the knees, you can have your hands onto blocks for some extra support, or just keep them down on the floor. Or I like to hold my elbows or fold the arms. And let the crown of your head drop here. You want to be super heavy and relaxed. If you start to get pins and needles at any point, you might want to shake out the legs. But focus on letting go here and relaxing from the base of the spine to the nape of the neck. Let the head be relaxed and heavy. Let any tension that you might be holding in the face melt away. With each exhale, just allowing your body to grow heavier and heavier. Letting any stress, any tension melt away. If you want to bring some movement in here, you can, just gently moving from side to side. Just keep breathing into any discomfort in the back of the legs. As long as there's no pain here, Relaxing, surrendering your body to this fold. And then slowly, you're either bringing your hands and fingertips to the mat, or you can take them to a block. We're going to step forward with the right foot. So we're going to come into a bit of a pyramid pose. So your back foot is at 45 degrees. You want your front leg to be straight. So if you struggle to straighten out that front leg, you can keep a little bend into the knee. You can have your hands on blocks. And your hips are square, so your left hip is drawing down and your right hip is pulling back. On an inhale, look forward, lengthening the spine, opening the chest, tilting the tailbone up. So you're already feeling everything lengthening in the back of that right leg. As you exhale, you're just relaxing into that fold. Same thing as in our ragdoll, you're letting your body be completely heavy and relaxed, letting go of the neck. You're just allowing the weight of the body, you're allowing gravity to take you further towards that right leg. Finding complete acceptance for where your body is. And slowly bring a little bend into the right knee. Step forward with the left foot and step back with that right foot. Same positioning here. So on an inhale, looking forward, lengthen the spine. Draw your left hip back in space, draw your right hip forwards. Tilting the tailbone up so you start to get that hinge from the hips. As you exhale, you're releasing into your pyramid pose. Notice whether any tension has crept in as you've changed legs, and start to relax back into the body. So the head and the neck, the shoulders. Send your exhale into the back of that left hamstring. Visualizing all of the muscles lengthening, relaxing, softening on the breath. And slowly from here, we're just going to come all the way down into our tabletop. If you need to here, just give the legs a little shake out. We're going to step forward with our right foot. Bring it between the hands, and again, hands might need to stay on blocks as we extend the hips back, finding half splits. So see if you can lift your toes up. And it's the same movement in the hips here, so you're pulling your left hip forward and you're drawing your right hip back. To close the hips to keep that stretch in the hamstring. On an inhale, tilting the tailbone behind you, open the chest. As you exhale, you're releasing into that fold. Just let your body be nice and heavy and relaxed. And And if you feel there's too much through the back, then just keep that chest lifted. Keep breathing into that discomfort in the back of that right leg, being nice and gentle with the body. And slowly bending into that front knee to release, draw your right leg all the way back behind you. And let's switch sides. Exhale to extend. Inhale to find length through the spine, tilt the tailbone back, open the chest. As you exhale, you're releasing into that fold, so it's up to you whether you keep your chest open or whether you relax completely over that left leg. Keep pulling that left hip back, drawing your right hip forwards. Every time the mind wanders from the body, it wanders from the focus of the breath. Just gently draw it back. And slowly bending into that left knee. Well done. Yin poses for hamstrings are hard to hold. Extend that left leg all the way back. We're going to come down onto our backs. Just give the legs a little hug in. So this is if you have your strap, you can take your strap around the sole of the right foot, or you can interlace your fingers either round the back of the right thigh, or you can take them round the back of the right calf, or even round the heel. Something that you can relax into where you feel that deep hamstring stretch. And you want your hands, if they're on the strap or on your leg, to be far enough up so you don't have to bend your elbows and force. You can just let the weight of your body, the weight of the arms, the weight of the shoulder blades and the shoulders drawing back down towards the mat be enough to find that stretch. As the eyes close, let the face relax. And direct all of your breath through the back of that right hamstring. And slowly releasing. And just gently switch sides. Find where you're taking those hands or the strap. Make sure that when your arms are straight and relaxed, you're already feeling that stretch through the hamstring. And you can just let the weight of your body, let gravity do the work for you as you work on relaxing. Keep these breaths nice and relaxed, so deep breaths in and out of the belly. Relax the face. Try and let go of any tension that your body might be holding. Keep all of your attention focused inwards, on the body, on the flow of your breath. And then slowly releasing. Extend your left leg all the way down. So we're coming into Ashavasana. Let's just give those legs a little rest here. Let the arms rest either side of the body. Your palms are open to receive. And just for these next few minutes, just knowing that there is nowhere else for you to be. Nothing else for you to do. Just allow the energy in the body to settle. Allow your body and your mind to rest. And let them take whatever they need from this Shavasana. Staying with your breath. So when your mind wanders, which it will, just draw it back to the inhale, to the exhale. Not allowing your mind to take you away from the peace of this Shavasana. Now just starting to bring your awareness back. Notice whether the physical body has changed in any way through this practice. Hopefully you feel a little more lengthened in the hamstrings, a release of tension from the muscles. And notice how the energy of the body feels. Hopefully a little calmer, more relaxed. Just know that you've balanced out the two energies in your body. That fast-paced, active yang, which we often have too much of, with that calm, introvert, yin energy. Slowly start to bring some movement back. Maybe hug the knees in if that feels good. And slowly make your way back to a comfortable seated position. And we will just meet where we started with the hands at the heart center. Close the eyes. Take a moment to thank yourself, send yourself gratitude for taking this time out of your day, devoting it to mind, to body, to the hamstrings. Bow the head to the heart. Namaste.